Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be trying out the brand new Supermodel brows from Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury has just launched a brand new brow pencil and a brand new brow fixing gel, so I'm going to be trying them out for you guys today and also be sharing some of my other favourite brow products and also showing you guys some swatches as well. So if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. So guys, today I'm going to be trying out the brand new brow products from Charlotte Tilbury. This is part of her Supermodel brows collection. As you can see, my brows are pretty wild. They're very au naturel. I think the last time I got them threaded was November or December, just before lockdown 3. So yeah, they're a bit overgrown, but I quite like them overgrown. She came out with a new brow pencil and she came out with a new brow gel as well. So I decided to try the new stuff. I've already tried Legendary Brows already and I really like it. It's become my favorite brow gel. It's just a really fine, micro fine brush. And when I first got it, I wasn't sure I liked it because I was using the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, which I did really love at the time. But weirdly enough, this has actually replaced this just because I feel like it's a bit more subtle, this one. It's a bit more natural. This adds a lot of pigment and most of the time it's just a bit heavy and a bit much for me. So I do like this. So I got both of the new products. First up is the Brow Cheat Micro Precision Brow Pencil, which is a refillable pencil, which is really good, nice and sustainable. Charlotte seems to be doing a lot more sustainable, refillable packaging, which I really like. This is $25 US and it is £22. Comes in 8 shades: natural black, a black brown, a dark brown, medium brown, natural brown, soft brown, taupe and light blonde. So I feel like it's a really good range. Let's see what she says. Micro precision eyebrow pencil with an angled tip to perfect and recreate the illusion of defined natural brow hairs. Unlock the secret to fuller looking supermodel brows with this precise, foolproof, easy to use, refillable brow pencil. Available in 8 flattering shades for every hair colour. My signature supermodel brow is full, fluffy, feathered and fixed. It's a modern flattering brow shape that stays in place all day and will suit everyone. Whether you have sparse, thick, faded or thin brows, I have bottled the beauty secrets to supermodel brows and your ultimate brow formation. Fill, feather, fix and lift your brows to lift and enhance the look of your facial structure in minutes. Use this magical micro precision brow pencil as step 1 fill of my 3-step system for creating the supermodel brow. So with this new kind of brow collection, she has created a new 3-step routine. So you have fill, which you use the micro brow pencil for. You have feather, which is where you use the Legendary Brows to brush them out and kind of hold them in place. And then you use fix to fix them in place and make sure they don't move or droop throughout the day. A lot of the time my brows do kind of droop throughout the day, but they are quite overgrown. So this is a before and after. So the befores and afters do look really good. It's kind of the perfect brow. It's everything you want your brows to do. Just look really full, look groomed. It says that Brow Cheat has a magical smudge proof, humidity proof and sweat resistant formula with 16-hour wear. And is also waterproof as well. It says it's a feather light thin tip pencil, light as air, 1x1 brush strokes, pure pigment formula with 8 natural flattering shades, soft definition that helps create a supermodel brow shape, and it draws on hair where there is none. Okay, so next up is Brow Fix. This is her sculpting gel. It is $23 US and it is £19. It is a clear brow gel. Brow Fix is my new innovation to set your supermodel brow shape in place all day and night. It's a long-lasting 24-hour clear brow gel with a silk thread brow fixing formula for elasticity and gloss. It never leaves a white cast, never looks stuck down or dried out. Never stiff or sticky, instead brows are full, feathered and fixed in place. The formula is waterproof after 5 minutes and it says it has a smudge-proof, humidity-proof and sweat-resistant formula with 24-hour wear. The flexible hold of a hairspray, luxury luscious supermodel brow, invisible finish with no telltale residue. And so she's saying in her 3-step system you can use either of her brow pencils to fill. This is the original one and this is the new one. The Legendary Brows to feather and the Brow Fix to fix in place. So first up I'm going to show you the packaging and then I'm just going to get into the demo. I really like the colouring of these. They're very gold, they're very shiny, and they look really pretty. I think the only thing I would say is this is so smooth, whereas with the Precisely My Brow, they were quite smart because it has like a little finger grip, and then this also is very chunky and it's hexagonal as well, so it just means that you can just pull things off really easily. They all have like a grippy shape to them, whereas this is super smooth. It can be a little bit awkward, so that's the only thing I would say, but I do feel like the packaging is really nice. It's very glamorous, it's very Charlotte Tilbury. I really like it. Also, I did expect this nib to be slightly more of a fine nib like this one. So this is Precisely My Brow, and this is Charlotte Tilbury. This did start off slightly angled, but it wasn't this thick. This one is also a bit more flat as well. I think the fact that it is angled will make it really easy to use. Hoping that I will find a dupe for this because this is pricey, and like I said, these refills are really affordable. The brow products are something I spend a lot of money on or that I regularly buy, so if I'm able to save by using the Charlotte Tilbury one and just getting the refill, I'll be really happy. So I'm just going to start by brushing out my brows. So it went a bit heavy on one side. It started off really sharp, but then it got very soft, very easy to apply, which is great. But I think I might get through these quite quickly. So we'll see how long this lasts, but I do really like it. It was super silky to go on. It just glided on, but it wasn't too smooth, and it filled out my brows really nicely. It's a bit hard to do it on camera, so they look a bit weird, but I do really like that. I feel like the color was absolutely perfect. Now I'm going to use the Legendary Brows. This is in the shade Supermodel, and it's lasted me just under a year. It's lasted a really long time. This now comes out in a new formula, so I'm not sure what the new formula will be like. I'm just going to brush them through. The reason I like the shade Supermodel is that it is quite brown, and it just kind of softens my brows if I've gone a bit heavy. It's really great at brushing them through and softening anything if I've gone a bit hard, but I would say this isn't great at holding and fixing, which I presume is why she came out with this new brow fix, which I guess will now keep this in place. So I do like it. I feel like it looks really good. I'm going to give you guys a quick close up before I use the brow fix. Okay guys, so that is the brow cheats on with the Legendary Brows, which I do love already. It's my favorite brow gel product, and it is what I use normally to brush out my brows. So I do really like this combination together. I feel like the colors go together really nicely. It's a little bit messy, but I do really like the pairing. I feel like they look very full, very groomed, very well done, so I like that. I'm just going to now fix them in place with this brow fix. I've never actually used a clear brow gel. I've actually been looking for a good one for a while, and I was really tempted by the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, but I think it sold out in like a day. Also, the fact that it had like a little pot and you needed like another spoolie was just a bit much for me, so I really prefer products that are just all in one or just easy to use and not that fussy. So I'm excited to try this. I've been wanting a brow gel for a clear brow gel for a really long time, just because that Legendary Brows doesn't really hold my brows in place. but I do like what it does to my brows. So this is the perfect addition. I'm really glad she brought this out, and it was definitely needed in her collection, so I'm excited to try it. It does promise 24-hour wear. As we've seen, everything that promises 24-hour wear rarely does give you 24-hour wear. All I really hope is that it keeps my brows up. As you can see, my brows are very overgrown, and they're a bit long, so they do tend to fall down throughout the day. So if this manages to keep them up, I'd be super, super happy. So you definitely can see the gel. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to dry down. So I'm just going to wait to see how long it takes to dry. It does still feel quite wet. It has dried down now. It took about 4 minutes to dry down, but it does look really good. You can't see any more of the gel in it, and it's got like a soft hold on it. It's like a very, very soft crunch, but it still feels very natural. It doesn't feel like it's loaded with too much product, and it definitely doesn't look like it is either, which I do really like. This side, I had to go back over it with the brow fix because I realized that it does stay wet for very long. It starts to get a bit heavy with product. If you've got very long brow hairs or they're kind of slightly untamed, then it does weigh them down a little bit before they dry. Maybe that's just the way I applied it initially, but once it dries down, it does look really good. There's no residue. There's nothing left there to make you feel like you've got lots on your brows. I'm gonna have to keep using it to see whether it's something I would repurchase. But the brow cheat I definitely liked. I feel like that was a really good product. I do really like how easy it was to do my brows and how natural it looked. It was a really perfect color. It started off super, super sharp, and then it got very soft very quickly, which I don't mind, but it does just mean you're gonna use a bit more product than you would if it was a bit more firm. The Precisely My Brow is a tiny bit more firm in terms of formulation than the Charlotte Tilbury brow cheat, but so far pretty good. Definitely think the brow cheat is worth your time. And also Legendary Brows, I absolutely love that. I have the shade Supermodel, so I would recommend that wholeheartedly. It's not good at keeping your brows in place, but it's really nice for just brushing them through and giving them a nice tint. So that's kind of a good killer combo. I'm not sure about the brow fix yet. It takes a little bit too long to dry down, but not too bad. I really like it on this brow, so I do feel like there's hope for it. Anyway guys, I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.